Sherry, we're wearing the shirts.
We are wearing the shirts you gave us. BVB Army, welcome back to our channel, BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. My name is Ruth.
And I'm Niccole.
First of all, I want to inform everyone who's watching this. This is fake blood. We are not actually collaborating. This is totally special makeup, special effects makeup, guys. Not just throwing it out there before we start.
Can you imagine if it was real though? We're just casually filming, even though we're about you.
Honestly, I would be very concerned about you.
I know. I'd be like, how on earth did I set all this stuff up?
But yes, BVB Army, welcome back. This week's theme on our channel for our looks is special effects makeup. Hello.
I love yours. You do really great scars. I have to say that.
Okay, truth be told, I think I even told Niccole this off camera, but it's been a while for me since I did special effects makeup. Like, it's been a minute.
It's all good because your makeup looks sick.
I love Niccole's. Like, I don't know how her eyes are functioning right now. Like, I can barely see her eyeball, first of all.
I know. It's if I zoom in, y'all can see it
there it is right there, which I freaking love it though. I love it. Yes, we are here for another spooky week in the awesome Halloween month, a spooky month era, which I honestly, if we failed to mention last week's theme, because we had so many fans talking about the new morning EP. The last week's theme was Tim Burton theme, if that wasn't obvious. I was Emily from Corpse Bride and Niccole was the one and only Beetlejuice, so we failed to mention that last week. Oops.
We did. Our bad. Sorry, guys.
Our bad. I'm super excited for this episode, guys. Okay, I first want to say, I know a lot of you guys want to hear our thoughts and opinion on Black Veil Bride's new EP, The Morning. I know. It just came out. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to Spooky Month, especially with Black Veil Bride just throwing everything in Spooky Month, there's a lot we have to figure out.
A lot to plan for.
And we wish there was more Wednesdays in the Spooky Month, but unfortunately there isn't. So it's just like we had to sacrifice, move things around.
Unfortunately.
So yes, you read the title correctly. We are not talking about Black Veil Bride's new EP. Trust me. That is coming next week, guys. I promise you, it is coming next week. We apologize. I know a lot of you guys want to hear our thoughts and opinions and everything, but that is coming next week. The reason why we are changing it up and everything is because for those of us who don't know, Niccole's birthday is coming here soon on a Monday. Next Monday, Halloween, guys. Mother Halloween.
Halloween, baby. I love it. As everyone says, it's too convenient for someone like me.
It is too convenient. Do you know how many people are jealous when you told me it's Halloween? I'm like, of course it is. So
I know. That's exactly what she said too.
Since her birthday is on a Monday on Halloween, I really wanted to do a kind of special birthday episode for Niccole. So yes, you guys read the title. This is episode. It's going to be Niccole's Black Veil Bride story.
You know, in case you didn't check it the first time.
For those of us who don't know, like Niccole and I met through social media when I was doing my own take of listening to Black Veil Bride's fan stories on my personal channel, and Niccole was one of them, and that's how we very first met and everything. And she did talk about her Black Veil Bride story, and similar questions are on my channel, so if you definitely want to check out the very first take on it, click up here or wherever. It's going to be notated down in the link in the description too. But this time around, it's kind of Niccole's Black Veil Bride story update version.
More in depth.
So I am super excited because we do know there's a lot of new fans here who probably don't even know about Niccole's first Black Veil Bride story in my channel. So we definitely want to do this for you guys here. And so I'm excited because not only am I going to ask her the exact same questions we've been asking all the fans here, but I may have thought of 3 bonus questions to ask her, which I'm just going to throw randomly so she doesn't know what to expect. She doesn't know these 3 bonus questions whatsoever.
Ruth likes to keep me on my toes.
Oh, I do. And trust me, I'm going to keep you on your toes this episode. Trust me.
I can't wait.
Happening. It's happening.
Thrilled for your bonus ones.
It is happening, but I'm super excited. And I honestly, guys, like, it's just going to be amazing. So if you're watching or listening, stay tuned because this is all about Niccole, Black Veil Bride story. So are you ready, Niccole?
I am ready when you are.
Okay. Let's dive in with the first question, which is the iconic first signature question. Niccole, how did you discover Black Veil Brides?
Well, I first discovered Black Veil Brides through their YouTube channel. For anyone that doesn't know, I just never really cared about music. Honestly, like music didn't speak to me. And when I had met my boyfriend, who is now my husband, his favorite band is Senses Fail. And I mean, the way that he spoke about the band and just about the music in general and the emotions he felt from it, I knew that was something that I wanted, but for some reason I couldn't get that. So I ended up creating a list of all these bands that I need to like go through and listen to. And I went through every single one of them and I just didn't, I was like, yeah, they're good, or I don't care about them. And I was about ready to give up when YouTube like had a little, what is it on the side when they'll say like, recommendations. I had a little recommendation on the side because of all the bands I just went through. It's like, you might like, Black Veil Brides. And it was the Knives and Pens music video. I clicked on it and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's one of the most common thing that OG fans that we talk to is Knives and Pens music video. Done was the deal.
Oh yeah. Man, I even got my husband into it. I got my mom into it. I'm like, everyone check this out. Their music just hits different.
All right. So tough question, as you should know from just speaking to other fans. Out of all Black Veil Bride songs, which one is your favorite? This includes a new EP from The Morning, FYI.
Oh man, I know. Imagine the next albums they keep releasing. It's going to get harder and harder. It's like climbing a ladder here. My all-time favorite Black Veil Bride song is Sweet Blasphemy. And that song just hits hard for me because growing up, I was the outcast at school. I dressed differently. I was the weirdo. But it's weird because it's like, normally you'd think that you'd get bullied for that or that no one would like you, but for some reason it made everyone want to talk to me more, and I don't know why. But of course there was those rare few people that tried to bully me or make fun of me for just being different. But Sweet Blasphemy was just kind of like my anthem through school, and I would still say it's my anthem to this day. Personally, it means lyrically it hits home
with that song, because I know that is, you talked about this song so multiple times off and on camera to me, and I know this song means a lot to you. What lyric would you say hits you the most from that song?
I would have to say the one that I have tattooed on my back. It's kind of like, I don't even know. I think you and I always tell each other like we don't know how to like put it into words, this part, because it's like a weird talking part that Andy does, like in the middle of a song when he like says, listen, we are young and we are strong. Through strength and self, we become something more than they can be. This is our sweet blasphemy. Favorite lyric line ever. And it's just the way that he says it too. It's like, he says it with like, it's driven passion when he says it. And it's like, oh yes. Like, he means it.
No, and I can see why that is your favorite part, because again, we talked about it multiple times, Chris. If there's a correct term of that certain part of the song that Andy sings / whispers / says, please let us know, because we don't know what the correct term is. But
I know, and I feel awful for not knowing.
No, that part in particular, I think not only just for you, but for a lot of fans too, like that part, I would say a lot of fans would say that it's like Andy is talking to us specifically. Like, I remember the first Black Veil Brides concert I went to, he sang that song and like went on his knees and like looked at the crowd and started singing, whispering that part. And it just, for me, it's like, you're speaking to me in a way, even though you're speaking to all of us, but but I totally get it.
Yeah, like he's literally speaking to your soul.
There you go. Yeah,
beautiful.
That's a good way to put it. So we all know of the amazing albums Black Veil Brides have produced over the years. Which one is your favorite album, Niccole?
Okay. So I believe on your YouTube channel, I was not able to answer this question.
No, she said every single album because she could not pick her favorite. Is that the same?
I was like, them all. Okay. I think I have actually like marked them down to like which one is my absolute favorite, because I they're all shining stars. But I think the one that shines the brightest for me is truly Set the World on Fire. Like, that's an album I will go back to over and over and over again. And I mean, even though I was there right from the beginning with We Stitch These Wounds, when Set the World on Fire came out, oh my gosh, like that was my I loved everything about it. It's the most iconic album that they've ever done, I believe.
It's nice to finally get an answer.
I know. It took a long time.
Well, like she said, the first time I asked her that question, she's like, I don't know. I like all of them.
I know. I was like, just put them all.
It's funny. But Set the World on Fire, this beautiful masterpiece. First bonus question, Niccole.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Out of all the Black Veil Brides music videos, including the live action concert music videos like Crimson Skies, which one is your favorite Black Veil Brides music video?
Well, because I was not expecting this. Man, I didn't get time to think on that. I should have just known. I should have just went before this. I should have just rewatched all their music videos, taken notes.
You need to go on YouTube to look and remind
you. Okay. I think I might be able to easily answer this one though, because just the music video that immediately popped into my mind when you asked me that, it was Fallen Angels. And I think it's because, okay, just Fallen, growing up, I've been like, my grandma, she always collected all these angels, like Barbie angels or like glass angels, any sculptured ones.
Okay.
And they were always so unique. I don't know. I think angels is something that I really wanted to believe in. And just when they came out with the song Fallen Angels and the music video in general, like lyrically, it's beautiful. The motion picture that you're seeing, like, it really tells a strong story. So I think that one's definitely my absolute favorite music video that they've ever done. And it was a music video I wanted so desperately to be a part of too. I signed up and everything, but when I realized I had to like travel to California, I was unable to do that at the time because I was in school and my parents wouldn't let me go.
You deserve to be in that music video. You need to be in that music video. Black Veil Brides, just reshoot it again. We just updated it with Lonnie now. So
exactly. Yes. Oh my God. Please, Black Veil Brides, please do that.
Please. Any birthday wishes. This would be a big one for Niccole if you could do that. And then she could be in it at the Fallen Angels.
I will die happily. I know. Well, I just love the wings too. Like, make them dramatic as possible, please.
I think one thing I really loved about that music video with Fallen Angels, not for one, yes, seeing the guys and all the like kind of Motley Crue inspired and Chris, like studs and heavy makeup and teased up hair and everything. But I love seeing them including fans and seeing the fans their own take on their war paint in a way too, because you do see fans with their own war paint, which I'm just like, how I missed it. Oh God. But yeah.
And you're 100% right, because when I was watching it like over and over and over, when you really do look at the fans, like there are some that are kind of doing identical war paint, but a lot of them, I don't know if it's the war paint they created for themselves or if maybe directors kind of went and did it for them. But either way, I thought that was a really unique thing and it stood out a lot.
Oh yeah. I would 100% agree. All right. So for your signature question that you normally ask all fans, out of the We Stitch and We Stitch These album, which one is your favorite? I get to ask it.
Okay, that's hard because I really do want to say both on them because, being there right from the start, I mean, classic album, but then you go to their remastered version and the fact that Lonnie and Cece are in it makes it like, it just makes it even more incredible. So I think I would have to go with the remastered because of Cece and Lonnie specifically being in it.
Which is totally understandable. I would agree too, honestly. So The remaster.
Yeah, that bass and drum just hit different.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, we have the classic OG where they started, which will always be an original and a special place in our hearts for sure. Like that's never going away. Like this is our first.
Oh yeah.
This is the first love of BVB. Hi. So, but like, even though there's good, hi, new eye candy, we'll always love the first one.
Yes. Here's to say you can't beat the classics, but in this case, when you add on 2 new members, like, yeah, you can.
Obviously, the recent album, not the EP, unfortunately, album, I would say, was The Phantom Tomorrow, this baby right here. So we're super close, actually, to the 1-year anniversary of The Phantom Tomorrow. Do you believe that? It's almost been a year.
I know, almost. Like, we're almost there.
Almost there. Like, it's almost, this baby's going to turn 1. Hi. But
it's hard to believe.
Where did the time gone? Where has time gone?
Right?
What are your thoughts on this amazing Phantom Tomorrow that's about to turn 1 year old?
So, for starters, I just absolutely love the Phantom Tomorrow. I love the fact that it tells a story. It almost brings me back to their album Wretched and Divine, because they had a whole, storyline going with it. And I really feel, I strongly believe that that's what they're doing with the Phantom Tomorrow. Not to mention rhythmically of how they're playing now and how Andy's voice is and how he's singing. You can hear the progression of Black Veil Brides. And that's what I really love about the Phantom Tomorrow is you're able to hear the growth, and they're really starting to turn into the band that I feel like Andy has always wanted them to be. And you can also just see how much more happier and brighter Black Veil Brides is now that they have Lonnie in the band. So the Phantom Tomorrow is just completely outstanding. There's not one flaw with this album personally.
Would you say with the Phantom Tomorrow, with Lonnie now in the band and stuff? Because some fans I've seen on the internet say like the Phantom Tomorrow is almost like a rebirth of Black Veil Brides. Like this is Black Veil Brides now.
Yeah, I can agree with that statement. I actually like that too. The rebirth of Black Veil Brides. It's like, Andy's lyric line in New Year's Day, rise from the ashes. This is what the Phantom Tomorrow did. It rose from the ashes and I want to just say, I love Veil so much. It's a beautiful album. It's also a very emotional album, but I do feel that the Phantom Tomorrow has risen from the ashes of Veil. And it's burning so bright.
With the Phantom Tomorrow, since it's almost been a year and since we had a nice, good enough year to digest the Phantom Tomorrow songs, what would you say is your favorite song from the Phantom Tomorrow? If you cannot pick a one, you can do your top 3.
My all-time favorite song off the Phantom Tomorrow is Shadows Rise.
Oh, so that has not changed. Okay.
No, it has not changed. Like, every time I listen to this album, like I don't know about anyone else. Whenever I put the album in, I don't skip songs. I just let it play through. And I get so excited when it starts to get closer to Shadows Rise because, oh my God, you guys, that song, the guitar, the drums, Andy's voice, everything about it is delicious. I love that song so much. I feel like it's also like, in my opinion, I think it might be the heaviest song off that album too.
Yeah, I could see that as a heavy song, honestly. Yeah, come to think about it. Yeah.
I mean, Crimson Sky is definitely second for sure.
Oh, yes.
When it comes to heavy.
So, second bonus question.
Oh man.
So hopefully this comes out right. No tea or shade to Black Veil Brides whatsoever. For your opinion, your point of view, this is for Niccole's point of view, guys. Okay, Niccole's point of view. Don't roast her. You, Niccole, say for you is Black Veil Brides. What Black Veil Brides song do you think is the most underrated?
Oh my. Okay. Oh my gosh, the most underrated.
I know.
Okay. That one is hard because I won't lie. I do feel that there are quite a few songs from Black Veil Brides that don't get the love that it deserves. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of like which one I want to pick in general.
You can give me a top 3. It doesn't have to be the number 1 because that is a toughie question, I will admit. Yeah.
I definitely want to say Devil's Choir is underrated for sure. I personally love about that song is the backup vocals a lot. You just really hear everyone singing, and I found that to be absolutely beautiful, but I feel like it doesn't get the love it deserves. second, Last Rites. Last Rites does not get the love it deserves. And I'm so mad because it's such a good song. And I don't know why people don't care for it. Like, what? And Drag Me to the Grave is another one. That is an incredible song. It's got very powerful meaning to it. And I feel like everyone kind of pushes that one off to the side with Last Rites. But hey, I was gonna say, for anyone watching, if those are like your favorites and you listen to them all the time, like that makes me happy. Continue to do that, please.
Yes, I'm actually very curious for whoever's watching or listening to this. If you guys want to let us know in the comments, what song are, in your opinion, is Black Veil Bride's most underrated song in your guys' opinion? Because that one is hard because there are so many songs out right now, and there are a lot that I almost feel like fans are aware of it, but they just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
They're hyped up about these other songs. So I was actually very curious of what you were going to say, because I was just thinking like, So
that was a hard one because I could probably list even more if I wanted to, because I feel like, and this goes with any band, you guys, not just Black Veil Brides, but for most bands, like when they release singles, the singles are meant to be like the most popular in general. And sometimes I feel like you do have people that hear the singles, they fall in love with it, but then they might not care to listen to like the other songs, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, I definitely see that. I do. And this might be a tough one for you because you've been a fan pretty much since Knives and Pens, since your high school years and everything. What has been your favorite memory with Black Veil Brides?
My favorite memory, that one is very hard. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'm trying to think. Damn it. Like, it's hard because I have so many, and it's like trying to decide like which one is my favorite.
Which one, if you could relive again, I guess, if that would help.
You know, I think I would have to go ahead and say that my absolute favorite memory with Black Veil Brides is, I believe this was my second VIP. Oh God, Ruth, why do I do this every time? Falling in Reverse tour was the... Why do I do this every time?
Nicole, I'm not going to help you anymore.
It's the Black Mass. It's the Black Mass.
Not going to help you anymore. This is all for you.
Was it
I'm not going to help you anymore.
Okay, hold on. Give me a minute.
I don't understand how
Black
you get
Mass
mixed up. I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure it's the Black Mass tour, right?
With who? I mean, obviously
Falling in Reverse.
Yes, good job.
Thank you. Okay. I don't know why that gets me every time. My favorite memory was the Black Mass tour, specifically because so that was my second time meeting Black Veil Brides, and I was determined to actually, you know, speak up this time, talk to every single one of them. And I was determined to have them sign my arm so I could get it tattooed. And that is exactly what happened. It didn't go exactly as I thought. You know, I had this whole like speech planned out of what I'm going to say to all of them. And then of course, the very first one I go up to is Cece, and I'm just like, you know, I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh God. And then I just remember holding out my arm and I'm like, can you sign it? And he's like, where? And I'm like, oh, get creative, go sign anywhere. And that has to be my favorite though, because I got to individually go down the row, having each of them sign my arm, and I kind of got to talk to every single one of them. And then after that, we got to get back in line to go and take a photo. That is something that I could relive over and over because like their signatures mean so much to me. And quite frankly, I never thought that that would happen. And unfortunately, now with COVID, I feel like this is something that a lot of fans don't get the option anymore. They don't get that option to have them sign their arm because there's no more autographs that happen during meet and greets. And I don't know, I'm really thankful that I was able to do that, you know, before COVID.
Yeah, I can see that, why that's I would say your favorite memory, just because you got a chance to, even though with your anxiety, I'm pretty sure it was pretty high.
Oh, it was bad.
That you got with CC first and went down the line to get talk to them for a minute or so, get their signature on your arm. You actually got them tattooed. I remember you telling me how you were sleeping in an awkward way, that way they wouldn't smear anything.
I know. But arm off the bed.
I am so happy you got that opportunity, and that is very something special. And I really hope down the future, maybe in the next year or so, when they're done with the Trinity Terror tour and they do another headlining show, that the VIPs kind of go back to how they were, what we were used to. That way you can get Lonnie's signature on you, because you now need Lonnie's signature on you. Lonnie, if you're watching or listening, you need to sign Niccole's arm now.
I have room, sir. You can literally, well, I got room somewhere, like even right here.
There's
anywhere,
room. There's
anywhere.
room.
It's a Black Veil Bride sleeve. So anywhere.
Yeah, there's room. So as we tell all fans with this question, this is the deep question. Please share as much as you want to, and please take your time. So how has Black Veil Brides impacted your life, Niccole?
Wow. Black Veil Brides has impacted my life tremendously. As I stated from the beginning, I was never involved with music. It was kind of one of those, if I was bored, I would maybe listen to songs or something. But I never had like that passion for music. Music didn't speak to me. It didn't hit me emotionally. Quite frankly, like I'm pretty sure everyone that does, because like music speaks to everyone. That's why I felt so off when I didn't feel the same about it as everyone else did. Number one, like the biggest thing, Black Veil Brides has really opened up my eyes and my ears to music. I feel like because of them, I'm able to listen to not just them, but to all these artists, and I can feel the emotions from songs, from the lyrics that they sing. And that truly means a lot to me, because I never felt that before. And it's like Black Veil Brides has literally given me the gift of music. And I know that sounds silly, but they really have. I don't talk about myself that much, so I know no one knows this, but I am a very depressed individual, unfortunately. I try not to be, and I'm just really grateful to Black Veil Brides, because it's not so much that their music has like saved my life or anything like that. I do believe that, you know, we can hear something beautiful and we save our own lives. And I think that's something that I'm kind of very grateful towards them, because still to this day, I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be here. But I feel like their music, it hits me. Like it hits me deep. And like their music gets inside my head, and it's like it's hugging me and holding me and telling me that everything is going to be okay, and that I am here, you know, for a reason. And it's something like whenever I feel in those dark times that I want to end everything, it's like, damn, Andy's voice, you know, like is in my head and he's singing, and it's like that's something that I'm holding on to. So they've impacted my life greatly. I honestly don't know if I would be here to this day if they weren't a band. Sorry.
No, you're good. I knew I was going. I am so grateful that Black Veil Brides music was there for you, Niccole, because I know you have your down days. I know you struggle. I know that your anxiety can get to you, which is not your fault. Please, it's not. But I'm really happy that you're here. I really am, because you're such an incredible person, Niccole. You are. I want you to know that, okay? I never want you to forget that, because you are an incredible person. We all have our flaws, for one. I definitely do. But I'm really happy that you're still here and a part of this army, and I was able to meet you, and you've become one of my closest friends. And I know there's a lot of fans in this army, and also that have become your close friends. And Chris, I know Chris is so grateful that you're still here too. And so Black Veil Brides, just thank you for everything that you have given Niccole.
Honestly, thank you. Like that really does mean a lot to me, because I feel like you guys help me see my own worth when I can't. So thank you.
I just thank you, Niccole, for opening up about that question, like we tell all fans who come on here, that question is very deep. And just thank you for opening up. And just, again, thank you, Black Veil Brides, for everything that you've done and given Niccole in her life. Tattoos! So, pretty much, if anyone's listening, if you have gone to Niccole's Instagram, I don't know if you still have it on Instagram, it's been a while, but you used to have walking advertising for Black Veil Brides on your bio on your Instagram or something. Is that correct? I think you still do.
Yes, that is correct. And I still have it.
So if you're watching this or have not seen Niccole's Instagram or even Twitter account, she has tons of Black Veil Brides tattoo, Niccole. So Niccole, I know I've asked you this and I didn't rewatch it. How many Black Veil Brides tattoos do you have as of right now?
Okay. I think I have 17 BVB tattoos, you guys.
And I'm assuming there's going to be more in the future.
There's definitely 100% going to be a shit ton more in the future, because I got to finish my sleeve. I got to get something that like wraps around here. And you know me, I'm probably just going to start putting them everywhere, because I got the sleeve, I got it on my chest, I got them on my back. And one thing that I really would like to just point out real quick, maybe get it out of the way, for that way, in case any future questions may pop up with you guys. I do have Ashley Purdy's signature tattooed, as well as his name on my back. And I had one person ask me if I'm going to get it removed or if I regret it. And I would like to say that I'm not going to get them removed, and I don't regret it. I would like to point out, I don't condone anything that this man has done, but these tattoos represent a time in my life where I was my most happiest, and they have memories that I would like to hold on to. So it's not something that I'll ever regret, but I would like to point out, just because I have it, it doesn't mean that I condone the things that he's done. I would just like to point that out. Lonnie, I need you. Lonnie. I need you, good sir.
Lonnie, if you can, just put like your signature somewhere, and if you can, just like draw an eagle.
Oh my gosh. Literally get creative. I don't care. I'll tattoo anything.
All right. So with your tattoos, I mean, come on, you have so many tattoos, as you pointed out already. Your first tattoo was your Lost It All tattoo, correct?
Yes. Very first one was Lost It All lyrics.
For people who are watching and listening, do you want to tell the story about that?
Okay, so if you guys have been keeping up with episodes, you will know that in one particular one with Cadence, when we were interviewing her, I don't like needles. I have this thing with shots, but like, it's okay. Tattoos are different though, because tattoos, even though they go inside your skin, they're not like going to the bone, whereas a shot is going all the way to your bone, literally.
Incorrect, but continue.
No, not incorrect. That's
incorrect, but continue.
My very first tattoo, man, this artist must have hated me, okay? Because I watched my husband get tattooed first, because there was like no way in hell I was going to go first. It was my very first one. Come on. I was nervous. And I'm asking him, how'd it feel? How'd it feel? Did it hurt? And he's like, honestly, it just felt like a massage. And I was like, what? There's no way. So it's my turn. She gets it all on me, rips off like the thingy. So I have the stencil on me, and she's getting ready to tattoo. The moment I heard that buzzer turn on, I hopped off the chair and I ran. She was chasing me, and she was chasing me around the chair, and I was booking and I'm pretty sure she wanted to throw the tattoo gun at me. And I'm surprised she didn't kick me out, because in all honesty, the way that I acted, she should have. Like, there was, that was bad on my part. But she finally got me to sit down, and she told me, I'll just tattoo the S. And I got the lyrics. I believe that we all fall down sometimes. And most artists, I know everyone's different, but this artist, she tattoos going backwards. Oh, okay. So she told me she'll just do the S. And if it was too painful, then she said she would stop, and I would just have a small little S on my back. And I'm like, okay. She talked me into it. She does the S, and I was like, that was nothing. Go for it. Continue. Like it was, the back is like a massage, but when you
Literally,
get
it
to like
is,
other
though.
parts of the body,
I'm surprised that tattoo artist did not kick you out.
she had all right to. She should have. I'm glad she didn't, but she should have.
So that was your first tattoo. What is your recent Black Veil Brides tattoo, out of curiosity?
My most recent one is actually this one right here. It just says restitch these wounds. I mean, I've always loved this. I always loved their Morning Star symbol. So I had two different artists that did these. Like this one was supposed to represent a dream catcher because I had some fascination with dream catchers growing up. I just didn't like the way that it was done. I really wanted it to be thick and bold. And so I thought when they released the Restitch These Wounds album, I thought, oh my God, like maybe I can get that full blown on my shoulder. I mean, and I went through so many ideas. I even thought about getting something else in the middle, but me and the artist kind of agreed on this, and I think it turned out beautifully. That's my most recent one. I'm hoping to get a Phantom Tomorrow tattoo soon.
Black Veil Bride concerts. So on the top of your head, how many Black Veil Brides concerts have you been to, Niccole?
Does Warped Tour count?
See, I wanted to ask you, does Warped Tour count?
I mean, I feel like it would, because you're technically still seeing Black Veil Brides live.
Okay, sure, Warped Tour.
Okay. One more question. Does Andy's solo project count?
Nope, Andy Black solo project does not count. Strictly Black Veil Brides.
Okay, so then I have been
you asked me the exact same thing the first time.
Wait, what?
Deja vu. You asked me the exact same thing last time. It's too funny. Okay.
I just gotta double check. You never know. Been to, let's see, AP, Black Mass, Resurrection, or I think I've been to 9 Black Veil Bride shows.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a lot. I need more.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be more next year. So correct me if I'm wrong. Your first Black Veil Brides concert, because I know we talked about it, was the AP tour, correct?
Correct, yeah.
And then, please tell me if I get this incorrect, but the recent one was the Trinity of Terror Part 2 at Cincinnati, Ohio, correct?
Yes, that was the most recent one that I went to.
This kind of transitions to my last bonus question then.
Ooh.
This might be a tough one because you've been to a lot and you experience a lot of concert that a lot of fans would die to experience. So what has been your most memorable Black Veil Brides concert then?
Hands down, it's definitely the Trinity of Terror Leg 2 Cincinnati show, because that is a show that I got to experience, obviously, with you, Ruth. You're one of my closest friends. I got to actually experience a concert with a best friend of mine, and not even just you. I got to experience it with so many other, fans and friends of mine. And every Black Veil Bride concert that I've been to in the past, either my husband came with me or my mom did. And they're both fans of Black Veil Brides, but I feel like it's really different when you share like that passion and love for BVB like you do with your friends. So to be able to go with you guys, hands down, most memorable concert, that is something that I am never going to forget. And I am 100% going to cherish that for the rest of my life.
We need to go back.
I know.
It feels like a
round
dream.
2. Oh, it will happen again.
It will happen again, but that concert experience was amazing. First of all, I mean, if you guys have watched our vlog, we did put it. Yes, we will admit Niccole and I did get separated a little bit during the concert due to things and stuff, but we reunited. And the fun thing is, if you guys weren't watching the video, we actually got to sit with Chris and Amy Biersack on the balcony. Very nice view to watch Black Veil Brides, which was amazing experience overall. So, and just seeing Niccole and see how she lights up at Black Veil Brides in person and like in real time was just amazing. Like, it warmed my heart so much just to see her scream and yell and stuff and use her beautiful singing voice as long with my beautiful singing voice to sing the lyrics. So
I agree with you on that. And I love the fact that you brought that up, because I don't know about you, but like, even when I just go with like my husband or my mom, like, yeah, I get, we all get into it. Like, it's like when Black Veil Brides comes on stage, man, I don't even know what happens. You're like, your inner self just loses all control. And it's like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like with them, I kind of have some form of self-control, but when I was with you, man, I just lost it. Like, it was great to see, your reaction to Black Veil Brides and see how you light up when they come on stage. And it's like, there was no embarrassing moments. It's like we could literally, like, she could hear me singing so terribly and I wouldn't care at all, because it's something that we're enjoying together.
And I will say, for you guys, anyone who's watching and listening again, like you said, Niccole, you've been to 9 concerts. And so first of all, you got to experience an acoustic version of Black Veil Brides because due to CC with COVID. So like you got songs that most fans would die for example, Done For You. You got Done For You acoustically, and when you put out that blog and when I saw it, tears. I'm like, you got Done For You. Do you know how I know you are? How lucky you are, but like, so many fans would die to hear that. And you experienced an acoustic version of Black Veil Brides. I know you went to the Red Rock show, but then things happened that Black Veil Brides could not perform that Red Rock show. So that's still on the list that you need to go back to Red Rocks to see Black Veil Brides again, perform this time there. But the fact that Black Veil Brides was willing, and this is how much it shows that they care for their fans, that they I don't know how they did it, honestly, props to them or their management team, found a venue at Denver, the Oriental Theater, to perform a free show to make it up for the Black Veil Brides fan in Denver, Colorado.
I was grateful for it. At the same time, like, don't get me wrong, 100% grateful. I thought it was incredible, but in a way, I even felt bad because I'm like, Black Veil Brides, you don't have to do that for us. I'm like, there's always a next time. But like, you guys scrambled and did everything you can to find a venue, and I'm 100% appreciative. And I'm sure all the other fans that went to that Oriental Theater, whether they had tickets for the Red Rock show or not, I know for a fact that they are 100% grateful. It was something that was so out of your guys' control, but you handled the situation and you made it up to all of us. And that honestly was incredible. It was not something I was expecting, but I adored every second of it.
And also the fact that Andy even came out to make it up to the fans. Now you got to speak to him for a little bit and take a photo. Like when you send me that photo, I was on the ground of like, what? Andy walked out, and I will admit there was like a mix of emotions of like jealousy, but like at the end of the day, I was just so happy for you.
Honestly, I was shook when he came out and walked the line because I was like, whoa, no, that was unexpected. And no fan in line was expecting that, but I know every single one of them was appreciative. It was just so cool. And it was great to see Yanni. He was back.
I honestly, for all your concert experience, and at least the ones I would have been able to kind of live through you through our texts and photos, I'm so happy you were able to experience all these concerts, and especially ones that you never thought you would experience, like the acoustic version, the free show, and talking to Andy a little bit during that lineup and everything, and the Cincinnati show. I mean, like, whew. But I'm very happy that all these concert experience in their own way were amazing for you. So, oh, Niccole, it's obvious to Instagram and the BVB Army, you have done a lot of the guys' war paint on your own style and their style too. Which one is your favorite war paint then, if you had to pick one?
Okay, that is going to be hard because I adore them all. All are amazing, but I can't lie. I think out of all of them, Jinx's war paint is my absolute favorite.
Really?
It just reminds me, and I think we talked about this, it reminds me of the crow, and as you pointed out, it's like mixed with the jester, so it's like you got the crow lips, but then you got jester eyes, and I don't know, there's something like very dark about it, and I really love it. It always stood out to me. Jinx's and Cece's stood out just as much. I think more his like body war paint than anything, because it's like a freaking maze, I tell you. But Jinx is by far my favorite.
Okay, so this is the question that the very first time we had Cassidy on to tell her story, she asked us this question, and I'm just curious of if your answer has changed or not. So, favorite Black Veil Brides era?
I don't even remember what era I said last time, and so maybe it has the Wretched and Divine. See, that's hard because that is an amazing era, but at the same time, the Set the World on Fire era, I live and die for, I really do. But the Wretched and Divine era.
I mean, like Cassidy said, if we could pick one to live in, which one would it be? Cassidy, we still hate you for this question, FYI.
Oh, hell. I think it would have to be Set the World on Fire era. I am dedicated to that album, that era. I love everything about it.
Nice. Okay.
Like, it's such a, I feel like, because it just reminds me so much of old glam rock and roll. Like, it reminds me of the 80s, the 90s. And I personally feel like I should have been born in the 80s. I really do. Or, 80s, 70s, because I wanted to grow up with all that rock. Although, like, I'm so grateful for being a 90s baby, because I get Black Veil Bride. So nothing gets better than that. But Set the World on Fire, I feel like headset on, you feel like you're in the 80s. You do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And last but not least, the final question here is, how has been your experience with the Black Veil Brides Army?
So this one might be interesting to discuss, because I have to say my interaction with the BVB Army has been absolutely fabulous. But when I say that, I mean,
coming in.
There definitely is.
Okay.
It's been fabulous. I want to say that it really became amazing probably right around last year, when I actually had met you, Ruth, and Cassidy, and met like everyone, because when Black Veil Brides first came out, we had the BVB Army. Mm-hmm. In ways, and this maybe is probably just my own experience, this does not, and everyone's is different, but for me, my very first experience with the BVB Army wasn't that great. A lot of fans were really rude to me, because I won't lie, I was annoying. I was posting about Black Veil Brides every single day. Like, I'd be posting memes or just be posting random posts about them, songs, like all that stuff. And a lot of, like, it's crazy that fans of the band found that annoying. And I'm just kind of like, well, that's weird. Like, I'm posting this stuff not only for my own entertainment, but so that way you guys can also learn more about Black Veil Brides. So it wasn't that great at first, but I have to say that, I think with Black Veil Brides really, with them growing and the BVB Army growing with them, I feel like a lot of fans, I feel like immature fans definitely matured, and then fans that really weren't real fans, they definitely, like, they kind of dispersed, they left. And now I feel like it's more family than what it was back then. Every member of the BVB Army is just a lot closer with one another. They actually care for each other, and they love just learning about one another. And that's what I really enjoy about it. It's unfortunate for me that it wasn't like that at first, but I'm really glad to see that it has changed and that my experience now is better than what it was.
I'm happy that the BVB Army experience for you is great right now. Like you said, fabulous, in a better place than it was when you first joined and everything. And the fans who thought you were annoying for posting Black Veil Brides and every day, sorry, excuse me? Like,
I know. I mean, there might, who knows? As I said, there's still some bad apples, but that's okay. Like, I feel like the fans that get annoyed at other fans for just generally being happy and loving Black Veil Brides, I feel like maybe they're more jealous in a way. I know that sounds weird, but like, I just, it's like, when you post something, I'm thrilled to see it. I'm like, yeah, she's posting about Black Veil Brides. She just did this war paint, or she just did this TikTok about Black Veil Brides, and it's great. We support each other. But then you have those other ones that are just like, why would she do that? And it's like, why not?
Yeah, I think we even kind of discussed that when we had Christian Sherry here talking about social media and everything, of how, like, we've been fans since high school years, and we're still loyal, dedicated fans. And, when it comes to the Army, there are what I like to call mixed nuts, because
mixed nuts.
Yeah, mixed nuts.
I love you, Ruth.
And you're going to have these fans, like, I think even Chris said it, the attention seekers that are in this fandom. And then it's really hard to figure out, like, are these the attention seekers, or are these like fans who are genuinely there for the band no matter what? So it's like, it's a learning experience when it comes to any fandom, not just Black Veil Brides Army. It's just any fandom of anything you are a fan of, like the Potterheads and for Harry Potter, Little Monsters for Lady Gaga, and etc. But I'm just very happy that your interactions with people and whoever you interact in the Army, or post or anything that it's all been good right now. So I'm just very happy that that is.
Oh yeah, it's been so much better now than it has been before. And I mean, I love it. Like, I'm really happy to actually interact with, you know, fans who love the band just as much as I do. And I never had that before. So having that now means the world to me.
That was the final question, you guys, for Niccole's Black Veil Bride's updated version of her Black Veil Bride story. Thank you, Niccole, for opening up and just updating us with your Black Veil Bride story. So it's honestly, it was just amazing to hear it all over again from the first time I've ever listened to it. So,
oh, well, thank you so much for just, you know, allowing me to share again. Like, I think I'm more happier with this one just because I'm glad to go more in detail. Yeah, it's not something that I typically do, but like it almost like takes some weight off your shoulder.
So Niccole, I know we finished the questions, and I know this episode it's like an pre-birthday tailgate that did not come out good. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Pre-birthday tailgate.
Like I said in the beginning, I had the 3 bonus questions and everything, and I did say I might keep you on your toes in this episode.
No.
I have a surprise for you, actually.
Oh yeah, God, Ender almost knocked the laptop over. Really?
Ender, perfect timing. Seriously, sir?
He's like, let me just ruin this moment.
Yes, I do have a surprise for you. So I need to pull it up because I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, Niccole, you can open. What I have here is a video compilations from the Army wishing you a happy early birthday, Niccole.
No, are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my God.
Very sneaky on social media, because especially on Twitter, I couldn't say anything on Twitter because I know you check Twitter more than Instagram, but I had some help from Cassidy and Ian too to spread the word. And thank you to all the fans who send these the birthday wishes for Niccole. Thank you. I'm sorry if I was nagging you, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Niccole, these are fans and friends that you know who have been on the show and everything. There were some fans who wanted to be a part of it, but just due to time and everything, they couldn't get their video in time. But I'm pretty 100% sure they will wish you a happy, spectacular birthday on Halloween, on your birthday on Monday. But these are the fans I was able to get, and I want to share it with you.
I'm gonna cry.
Surprise! Hey, Niccole, how are you?
It's Victoria and Ian from Radioactive, and we just want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Hopefully I won't have to carry you out of any more mosh pits in the near future.
We hope that you have a very spooky and emo birthday.
Happy birthday, Niccole. Your little brother loves you very much.
Niccole, I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I hope your day is absolutely amazing. It was so nice meeting you. Again, enjoy your day. Much love.
Hey, Niccole, happy birthday. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day.
Hi, Niccole, it's Kata. My IKEA shark and I wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Niccole. I hope it is as magical as you are.
Hey, Niccole, happy birthday. I hope you have the best day. I absolutely adore you. You're always nice and sweet and just bubbly, and I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Niccole. Hope your day is great. You are like one of the nicest people I've met in the BVB Army. And your makeup looks that I see on Twitter and Instagram inspire me to do a little bit more with my makeup and try new things. Hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Niccole. Hope you have a great one. And also happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, happy birthday to you, Niccole.
Hi, Niccole. This is Lily here. Happy birthday. I heard your birthday was on Halloween. And hopefully you have an amazing birthday. And yeah, and my birthday's right before your birthday, which is awesome too, because my birthday's October 30th, and yours is on Halloween. That's pretty dope. But you're lucky that your birthday's on Halloween. But yeah, hopefully you have an amazing day, wonderful special day for your birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, Niccole, happy birthday and happy Halloween.
Hey, Niccole, it's Kendra. A little birdie told me that today is your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm so glad that I know you, and you are so cool and badass, and I'm excited to see what happens in the future. So I love you. Happy birthday, Niccole. Peace.
Hey Niccole, happy birthday. Oh my gosh. I just want to come and say happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing birthday, and I hope this little video compilation Ruth has so kindly put together really brings a lot of joy, and just know that you're loved by so many people and you have so many friends, and we all love you so very much. I hope you enjoy your birthday, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I am at the gym right now, or I just left the gym, so I thought I would give you a little flex compilation for you since at the Cincinnati show you wanted me to flex for you, so I thought, you know, why not? Enjoy. Happy birthday.
I love Cassidy's muscles so much. No, that I want to cry. Like, just thank you, Ruth, for honestly, you know, going out of your way. Stop it, you little butthole.
Of course, Ender.
Like,
of course, Ender. You ruined the moment here, sir.
I know. No, just thank you for going out of your way to put that together. And I mean, I just want to thank all the fans too. It's weird because I've only gotten happy birthday wishes, you know, from my family and then from my husband. I don't really count strangers on Facebook wishing me happy birthday because I feel like they're just saying it because, you know, Facebook's telling them to. So like that it really means a lot to me. It's really just nice to know that there's people out there that, you know, that care about me, and I love you all so much. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. This is probably going to be the best birthday that I've ever had, and it's not even here yet.
Oh, but it is coming, and I wanted to do a little early birthday gift. You deserve all the birthday wishes on your birthday, Niccole. So BVB Army, we're going to spam you on your birthday with all love and birthday wishes for you, because you deserve it. Honestly, I can't express my birthday wishes to you, but I love you, Niccole. You deserve everything on your birthday, the most spectacular, whatever you decide to do, as long as you're enjoying your time with your family and the butts, that you are having an amazing time. I love you, Niccole. You know this, and I'm just so happy that I was able to put this video compilation together for you.
I love you too, Ruth, and I love you so much. Just thank you so much for this, and thank you to all the fans too. Like, you guys helped. I appreciate that.
Before we officially wrap it up here, I'm going to embarrass myself in front of the internet for you guys. So Sherry, hi. Thank you for these t-shirts. They're super cute. I apologize, Sherry. I know you sent pop rocks for us, and I know you challenged us to sing it, having the pop rocks in her mouth and sing a Black Veil Bride song. So I didn't get that information soon enough, and I will admit, Sherry, I may have tossed out those pop rocks. I mean, I don't mind pop rocks. I'm just trying to cut back on candy right now. So I don't have the pop rocks, and I actually went to a dollar store and like Walgreens. Apparently I just can't find pop rocks right now in Spokane, Washington. I don't know why. I had to go with Plan B for this. Plan B is Warheads.
Yes. Okay. Do you not like sour things?
I love sour things. Warheads, I can't do. It's too sour for me.
Yes, I love Warheads. So honestly, amazing. Thank you.
So,
I can't wait to see your sour face.
I got is Oozy Chewy. So they're like chewable warheads. So.
Oh yeah. I've had those. They're good.
So I will admit, the warheads are so sour for me. Like, I make a face. So Sherry, I know I won't be able to sing Black Veil Bride song, but I am going to put these in my mouth and sing happy birthday to Niccole. So internet, I'm going to, oh my God, embarrass myself here. I'm gonna put a couple in. Oh God, this is a bad idea.
You got this.
Oh, ha, oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Niccole. Happy birthday to you. whole body's like clenching right now.
Your body's like, what did you just do?
Happy early birthday, Niccole. I freaking love you.
Thank you, everyone. Not just Ruth, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. And BVB Army will be back with a new episode next week. And yes, that episode next week, we're going to sit down and digest and talk about Blackfoot Bride's new EP, The Morning. We are still digesting it and everything, but we promise that is coming next week. We're not going to rob you with that. It is coming next week, so thank you for being patient. But this episode needed to happen due to Niccole's birthday's coming up here, so
we wouldn't miss the morning for the world.
No, we wouldn't. No, that would be a crime if we did.
Right?
Niccole, do you have any last words to say before we officially sign off here?
Yeah, actually. I mean, first of all, I just want to say thank you to Ruth for just being one of the best friends that I could ever ask for. And just thank you for everything that you do for me and that you've done, for today. Like, I've told her my birthday is every year, you guys. And I really do think like as I said, my birthday is not even here yet. And I feel like it's already been amazing. So I have to thank you for that. And I want to thank everyone for wishing me a happy birthday. That's incredible. Yeah, huge shout out to all you guys. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you again for watching and listening. Again, you can find our podcast on all streaming platforms. Anywhere there's a podcast, you can find us right there. We should be up there. Please subscribe to our channel if we haven't, because I just realized this is our last look for spooky month for this spooky month.
I know, I'm sad. I like spooky.
You're spooky. It was fun to do. We are definitely gonna do it again. Trust me, we definitely had a fun time. So again, thank you so much, guys. All of our social media links are down below. And again, I'm gonna put this on blast again. Halloween, Niccole's birthday. Let's spam her. We're gonna bug you. We're gonna annoy the out of you that day.
Turn my phone on silent. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do it.
Yes, but thank you guys so much for watching. We love you, and we will see you guys in November.
I can't believe it's already here.
All right, guys, we will see you guys in November with the morning EP and our thoughts and opinions. So goodbye. Have a spectacular Halloween and everything.
Yes, stay spooky.